We were cycling along and we saw butterflies. Butterflies by the hundred. And by some strange, I don't know, they were flying the same way as we were cycling. So we were cycling through a cloud of butterflies. Every journey starts with a first pace, you know? My first step was in a hospital in the UK. I'd always been a smoker all my life. I'd smoked at least 30 a day and I'd really destroyed my lungs. I couldn't walk 100 metres without stopping to hold on to a lamppost or a tree, to breathe deeply, to respire. At that point, I went to get an X-ray. It turned out that on this side I had a quarter of a lung left working, and on this side 1/6. The consultant said to me, "This is serious." 2 operations later, so I walked around the hospital to the corridor, pulling a bottle along with me, with my air going into the bottle and bubbling out again. Wow. My life's breath disappearing in front of me. How'd you get better from that? You cycle. So I started by cycling shorter distances. And then I decided I could do more than that. I cycled all the way to Barcelona. And I stayed and I met some wonderful people. And one of the people is called Vero. She's another cyclist. That makes 2 of us. Hey Vero, come on over here. We shared a coffee.
Then we shared a journey.
And then we shared a journey. And we had one really big plan, and that was no plans. We ended up cycling between the sea and the desert through Peru into Chile. And from Chile, we caught a bus for 25 hours and eventually turned inland and cycled over the Andes. Paseo de Agua Negra, it's the highest crossing between Chile and Argentina. At 3,000 metres, the going gets hard because the oxygen is down to about 60% of what it normally is. My lungs started to slowly say, no more. This is a point at which I have to start accepting help. Every day, Vero would take a little bit more from my kit bag. In the end, she would cycle ahead, walk back, and then help me push my bike, because it was getting hard.
We both had doubts. You were struggling with the air as well. I was struggling with the air in the tire, and you were struggling with the air
in my lungs. Yes, you have to accept that there is a limit. But I got to 4,000 metres. Now, I think to myself, what more can I do? What's next? What more can I accomplish after this? I don't know. There must be more.